Once upon a time, in a bright, cheerful little town, there lived a boy named Timmy, and Timmy had one very big problem. He hated brushing his teeth. He hated doing it in the morning when he felt sleepy. He hated doing it at night when he just wanted to play. He hated the minty taste. He hated the foamy bubbles. To Timmy, brushing his teeth felt like the most boring thing in the world. Every night his mom would ask, "Timmy, did you brush your teeth?" And Timmy would smile, showing his half-dirty teeth, and say, "Yes, Mom." But he didn't brush. He would just wet his toothbrush, tap it on the sink, and pretend. His toothbrush sat quietly in the cup, watching him every single day. And it was very, very unhappy. One night Timmy ate chocolate cake, sticky candies, caramel popcorn, and drank a big bottle of soda. After eating, he didn't brush. He didn't rinse. He didn't even drink water. He just climbed into bed and slept with the crumbs stuck in his teeth. That was the night everything changed. At exactly 12 o'clock midnight, the toothbrush began to shake. Its handle started to glow. Its bristles sparkled like tiny stars. Then slowly, it grew tiny arms, tiny legs, and a tiny angry face. The toothbrush jumped out of the cup and yelled, "Enough is enough!" Timmy sat up in bed, scared. "Who said that?" The toothbrush climbed onto his bed and crossed its bristle arms. "I did. Your tired, disgusted, overworked toothbrush." Timmy stared. "My toothbrush talks?" "Yes, I talk," it shouted. "And I'm tired of living near a mouth that smells like a trash can." Timmy felt his face get warm. "My teeth aren't that dirty." The toothbrush leaned closer. "Oh, really? Then let me show you the truth." Suddenly the room started spinning. The walls twisted. The ceiling disappeared. Whoosh! Timmy found himself inside his own mouth, and what he saw made him scream. Yellow, sticky monsters were dancing on his teeth. Green, slimy creatures were sliding on his gums. Old food bits were stuck everywhere. One small germ waved at him and said, "Welcome. We love it here because you never brush." Another germ laughed, and he said, "This is the dirtiest mouth in town." Timmy covered his eyes. "Get me out. This is disgusting." The toothbrush floated beside him and said calmly, "You can leave, but only if you promise to brush your teeth every day." Timmy shouted, "I promise! Morning and night! I promise!" Poof! He was back in his bed. The toothbrush jumped back into the cup and became still again. The next morning, Timmy walked slowly to the bathroom. He picked up the toothbrush. It didn't talk. It didn't move. But he brushed. 2 full minutes. That night, he brushed again. After a few days, something changed. His teeth looked whiter. His breath smelled fresher. He felt proud of his smile. Brushing didn't feel boring anymore. But the adventure wasn't over. One weekend, his best friend, Jake, came for a sleepover. Jake stood in the bathroom watching Timmy brush and laughed. "You brush like a baby." Timmy shrugged. "I like clean teeth." That night, the toothbrush started glowing again. Its bristles curled in anger. "It's time to teach another lesson." The toothbrush floated to Jake's bed. A bright light flashed. Whoosh! Jake found himself inside his own mouth. But this time it was worse. Pizza monsters were sliding across his teeth. Soda rivers were flowing down his gums. Sticky candy slime covered everything. The germs were wearing tiny party hats and dancing. One shouted, "Welcome to Dirty Teeth Party!" Jake screamed so loudly, "Please, I'll brush. I'll brush every day." Poof! He landed back on the bed. The next morning, both boys ran to the bathroom. They brushed together. They made funny foam beards. They sang silly brushing songs. They laughed so hard, toothpaste almost fell everywhere. Brushing became their favorite daily game. Weeks passed. One night, the toothbrush spoke for the last time. "Good job, boys. You learned well." And slowly, it turned back into a normal toothbrush. No more talking. No more glowing. But the boys never forgot the lesson. They brushed every single morning. They brushed every single night. They even reminded their friends to brush. And their smiles, they were so bright that people said they could light up a whole room. Moral story: always brush your teeth every day. Tiny germs love dirty teeth, but they hate clean ones. Good habits keep you healthy, clean, and happy.